going on, everybody? Sitting here in the man cave studio again. I had a request to do this video here on the modified lift kit on the SCX. I've already gone ahead and stripped the tires off of it, which first off I want to point out the tires. Here's a beer can, and here is a Mickey Thompson TSL Super Swamper. The tire is taller than a beer can. You getting that? That's crazy. That's ridiculous. And we'll go ahead and take this time now to say that Miller Lite is the official sponsor of Man Cave Studios. That's good stuff. Anyways, on to the topic at hand. This is how I managed to take and drop the truck. Stock SCX10 shocks, of course we know they're two-stage. Small springs up top, larger springs on the bottom, which are set so loose right now that they don't really want to, they don't hold, but I just need to tighten them down a little bit. But here is what 4Mods brought into play. Right there is a steering servo mount, pretty much the same that's right there. Where is it? There it is. Right there. It's just mounted oppositely. Instead of having your two holes going up, you use your rear hole here to go down in the existing two holes that are sitting on the axle of the truck. And I made sure I didn't use screws that are too long. But you simply just bolt it in there, as I block the light. Bolt it in there, run your bolts through there, and then run your stagger however you prefer on the truck. Seeing how they only give you 3 holes, I actually thought about coming down off of the tube and mounting an advanced position or whatever, but it's pretty much the same way. It's identical all the way around the vehicle. All 4 of them are just mounted by the single screw going down into the axle tubes themselves. Now, as you can see up here, I'm not going to spill the beer, that's party foul. You can see the angle of this driveline up front, how the axle sits clocked versus the frame. I've actually turned it about 25 degrees, and then you look at the rear steep angle here. I've Loctited the hell out of these things in hopes they'll stay on, otherwise I will be pulling it off and drilling through the output shaft to put the screw through it. But I'm thinking I'm going to end up doing like I did on the high roller. I'm going to take these apart here and come off of your rear four-wheel steering servo mount plates and drill custom holes up here in the frame rail like I did on the Overkill truck. I've got those arms way up there. They're sitting right there. And your stock mounting holes are way down here. So I think I might go with a much more aggressive clock the rear axle up, that way I'm not getting that killer vibration that's just rattling the shaft loose on it. But this truck has been upgraded now. I've pulled the 2.4 gigahertz RX and TX off of the Exceed over there. And as for the Wraith, I've got a few things sitting right here. We have first our Rust-Oleum, very, very light. It's pretty much a white primer. Sandable, of course. Then we have a, what the hell color is this? Sunburst yellow. Good paint, gloss. And then just a good gloss black. So we're going to do probably a two-tone, a black and yellow, since I'm crazy about black and yellow anyways. That's going to look pretty decent. I'm pretty sure I'm either going to put those TSLs on the Wraith, or I'm going to be putting the HPIs mounted correctly instead of reverse on the Wraith. But I'm leaning more towards throwing those TSLs on there because they'll give it more wheel spin, and then I'll be sticking the stock the ripsaw tires and the rims onto the original SCX10 dually. Also had the idea that we'd take these big bore shocks take them off, put them on the Wraith. I also thought we would swap out for the MIPs, take them off of here and put them on the Wraith as well to give it the ultimate durability. Yes, this worked out much more perfect now. The pins are lowered. It gives it just enough sag. However, my steering is still not quite right, so I think I'm going to take this 2075 out and swap it over with the 625 that's on this truck until I find either a Savix or a titanium gear servo. But made a short video long, but that's pretty much the basics. You just don't want to over tighten your screws when you put them in, because then they'll have the tendency to wiggle around like this. But very simple, easy mod that gives you at least another inch and a half of ground clearance. I mean, with 2.2s on it, the truck's sitting about right there. Decent height. 1.9s, it's sitting down low enough. It's still got enough to clear a stump. But there you go, 4 mods. That's how you use just sitting around parts tree pieces to make a modified lift kit for an SCX. And as I said, it's still got decent flex to it. I mean, it's nothing super, but because you're working with these small bore shocks anyways, but it gets the job done. Alright, man, I hope you guys, hope that was informative, and you don't mind listening to me sitting here talk over and over and over again. If you like what you see, hit subscribe, check out rcsparks.com, and I'm going to get back to drinking beer. Later, guys.